How is event planning or event design similar to interior design? If you're following me, you know I talk about how to go into interior design if they're without a degree, but I often say interior design or an interior design adjacent career. At the end of the day, if you're drawn to this stuff, you're drawn to core principles of design, and sometimes that can be fashion too, by the way. So here I'm going to show you some similarities in the process of designing an interior space or an event space. We follow really similar principles. If you happen to be an event planner and want to chime in the comments, let me know if I got this right, or if I missed anything that's also similar, please feel free. Number one, what I always do in our Train Your Eye exercises is color theory, color temperature. When you are designing an event space, you are also considering color theory and color temperature. If you don't know what that is, let me know in the comments, and I will do another exercise on that. I do them almost daily. Number two, and I'm not doing these in the proper order, when you are designing an interior space, you're doing it with the end user experience in mind. We are not just creating beautiful spaces, we are creating experiences, stories for people to walk through. We're creating an environment for people to feel a certain way about themselves. And event planning and event design is the same exact thing. Next, we have things like space planning and measurements, specs. You need to know the specs of everything that you are putting in an event space, and you need to make sure that it complements the actual physical space that the event is being held in. So details matter very significantly. Specs matter, measurements matter, materials being used matter. Then we have to consider what's happening in this space. Like what are the events that are going to happen, especially if it is a commercial space, right? So if I'm designing something for hospitality or an office space or a restaurant, there are things that happen in these spaces, and the space planning is not just about making sure there's room for walking flow, but it's making sure that you are optimizing the space for what the focus events are going to be. With all of these things, you will also have style, and you will also have fabrics, and you will also have trends, right? And your documentation process from start to finish is going to look super duper similar. Your budget might be really similar. Your purchasing tracker might be similar, and I have templates of that for you guys to use on the website. I think those of you who do the crash course have access to it, but I don't remember. But like, we all start with a mood board. You get where I'm going? Should I do a part 2 of this where we actually walk through what my guess is that the steps of an event planning would be and how they mirror interior design planning steps?